Okay, back out again. Take two. Kraton 8S. 2028 motor. Max5 52 Pinion. I forego the hatchets. It was just going to end up getting exploded and debeated. So I broke out the glorious Badlands MX43s. They're relocked, so they will, hopefully survive the onslaught. But yeah, this thing is really, really fast. Oh my god, it just freaking maxes out the field. I do not want to be anywhere near this car. If it ever gets out of control going that fast, off-road, oh no. Forget about it. It's done. Don't let it hit anything. If it catches a rut going that fast, I might as well just go on and get a garbage bag. No, I'll probably need a contractor bag. Something to hold a whole lot of heavy parts. Because this thing is going to end up in pieces. Oh, God, this thing is fast. I cannot express how fast this thing is just clearing this field. This field is like a half a block long. And it's like, that's the end of the field. Go to there. Let's see how fast it can go. I mean, that is insane. That is actually insane. And I have to pedal the throttle too. I mean, I get it up to about 3/4 right where that tree was. I couldn't even get it up to full throttle. Oh wow. I had to let it go right there. Otherwise it would have been Tumble City. Oh no, it's a dog. Don't hit the dog. Okay. I can't do it. I don't want to kill the dog. This thing is way too heavy, and I don't want that thing to try to chase it. So, wow. I'm not as speechless as I was before, but this thing is insane. I don't want to even get out my speedometer for it, because I know I just rip that pinion right out the car if I see it. Because to go from one end of this field to the other in like 5 seconds, that's no. And that's off-road. So this thing was moving. I don't want to know how fast it was. I mean, this is the same pinion that got my X-Max up to 79 miles an hour on blacktop before its untimely death. And yeah, it's kind of in pieces right now. So it'll get fixed. It can be rebuilt. But yeah. The X-Max and all its instability, there's no way it can handle this pinion. And this is the exact same setup that was in that car. Max5, 2028, 52 pinion. And X-Max ended up in pieces. This thing is like, what X-Max? But I expect that even with these giant, well, it's not giant, it's 4. I got 4 4S batteries in this thing. So that's 9,000 milliamps on 8S. I expect this thing to have about maybe 2 or 3 punches left in it, and then it's going to hit LVC. This setup uses that much power. Yeah, and I don't feel like carrying this car back to the house. So let's get back to the house first, and then I'll go over what I did to this thing. Okay, well, close enough. Okay, oh boy. Okay, here we go. See, 2028, 52.2 Pinion. It's literally the same diameter as the damn can. Sick. Freaking sick. Oh, wow, that's sick. Okay, but as you can see, the motor is like right up against this chassis guard thing. So what I had to do was take a nice big chunk out of it, because it was, you know, like that. I have to cut all that out. Let's try to get a better picture of it. Yeah. So the whole top part of this is gone. It's not a lot, but it had to go, since the motor is hanging out just slightly. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to do. Oh no, yeah, this is the fast lane mount, and it is an extremely tight mount. So yeah, you can get the slide piece to really not move at all once you have it in place. So I have it bolted in with two lugs. Two bolts. There is no bolt on the bottom. So yeah, even for the giant Pinion, they couldn't deal with a bolt on the bottom. But that's pretty much the same way that the 6S cars are. It doesn't have a bolt on the bottom. So yeah, that's incredible. And it was doing all that, and the motor is still right where it's supposed to be. But right now, these are the only set of tires I have that can handle this car. I mean, you don't want to see what those trenches look like under this kind of power. Yeah, it's nothing funny. And I do still have a little bit of power left in these batteries, so I can make it the rest of the way to the house without having to carry this thing. So I'll leave it alone and experiment a little further with this thing.